Investigate step, pre-appointment or pre-call planning. How long do you think a professional football coach's career would last if he didn't prepare a game plan every week of the season? Most successful coaches will tell you that preparation is the key to victory. Well, the same is true in the game of recruiting. What is the real purpose behind pre-appointment planning? Well, it's not to develop a strategy for selling an applicant on committing, nor is it a plan to determine how you're going to present your recruiting opportunities. Instead, the purpose of pre-appointment planning is to gather as much information as you can about the applicant so you can set the face-to-face sales process off on the right course. Why is this pre-appointment planning so essential to your recruiting success? It's because of the nature of your highly competitive marketplace. Information that is used properly can differentiate you from other recruiters. Gaining valuable knowledge about your applicants helps build your self-confidence. When you research the type of issues your applicants are facing, you will become better prepared to ask the right questions that will discover what they will commit to, when they will commit, and under what conditions. Why do many recruiters resist pre-appointment planning? There are probably several reasons. First, because many recruiters underestimate its importance. Second, they're not accustomed to doing it. They believe they can walk and talk their way through anything, including a sales presentation. Third, many simply don't know how to do it. And fourth, they get caught up in the activity trap. They're too busy doing other things to take the time to prepare for a sales interview. Let's take a look at the correct questions you must ask to verify the accuracy of the data you've gathered in the pre-appointment planning process. Who can say yes? Who can say no? Against whom or what will I be competing? What are my competitors' strengths and weaknesses? What are the strengths and weaknesses of my branch of service? What is the availability of this applicant to process and serve? How much does this applicant already know about the military? What questions will I likely be asked? What outcomes or solutions might this person be looking for? What's the single biggest problem I can help this person solve? When you are armed with the right kind of data before the appointment, you can approach your applicant with confidence and take control of the interview. On the other hand, what can happen in a sales interview when there's inadequate pre-appointment planning? First, you may not be talking to the decision maker. Just because an applicant meets all the tentative qualifications for joining doesn't mean they have complete authority to make the decision to commit. Secondly, you may come across as being unprepared. You start fumbling around trying to think of questions to ask, or else you rely simply on dumping benefits in hopes the applicant will latch onto something you say. Third, by failing to pre-plan, you might find yourself talking to people who are unqualified to join or not ready to make a commitment at the present time. Some recruiters fail to understand the real reasons why an applicant would be interested in joining their branch of service. Instead, they make faulty assumptions and present the wrong opportunities. When that happens, the recruiter looks foolish in the eyes of the applicant. Those are the downsides of inadequate pre-appointment planning.